So we're going to do a quick little clip just about some kind of little tips on how to eat more veg. So here we are. What do you got, Johnny?
My favourite things at the moment, avocado, of course. These are fuertes. They're not my favourite one, Hass, but avocado, fantastic. Toast a bit of bread. My daughter, or Stephen's daughter, calls it green butter. So instead of butter, you could just mash up a nice ripe avocado, little bit of rub a little garlic. I like garlic. Maybe a drizzle of oil. Put avocado down.
Tomato, just lovely.
Tomato, a little bit of salt, black pepper, olives, maybe lime. You know. Really delicious.
Great snack.
So avocado, fantastic.
It's great for brekkie, great for dinner. Super lazy, healthy dinner. And if you are going to use bread, use a wholemeal bread. It'll just make the difference. You know, white bread, although will taste nice.
Okay, good lad.
Yes,
Thanks a million.
Preach, yeah.
Okay, next thing which I think is fantastic at the moment are pumpkins. Really, really good. Loads of different types. Most people only think of pumpkins in terms of carving them. And they really are.
And the ones that are carving are generally pumped full of water, so they're not that flavourful.
They're really crap. They're really crap. Whereas you get these really good ones in the Happy Parent Grace Hunt. No. You get these really good pumpkins that are different types. You know, these are called, it's a both.
This is a Crown Prince.
That's a Crown Prince. This one here is a kabocha squash, so it's a green pumpkin. Really sweet, almost tastes eggy. And this
meets a potato.
And this one here is a Aikido squash, it's often called as well. But they're all great. Literally, just leave the skin on them, cut them up into bite-sized pieces, take the seeds out, and bake them for about half an hour at 180, and they end up so sweet, like they really are. There's a reason. There's a reason why it's used for pumpkin pie. You know, it's really sweet, super tasty. You know.
Great. Next one.
Okay, next one.
Do we have any kale?
I couldn't find any kale. So, but in terms of other interesting products, I think that are really nice to try. So a lot of people out there are they're dairy intolerant or they're lactose intolerant. Coconut yogurts are great. You'll get them in most health food stores now, and you can actually make them yourself. It's really easy to make. There's lots of recipes online. Just click here. No, but there is lots of recipes for how to make coconut yogurt. Same, you can do it in a hot press.
Easy to make, like nice. Slice a bit of apple or banana, put a bit of coconut yogurt, a bit of an almond butter, your favourite nut butter, and it's a lovely kind of healthy snack. Kale or chard, you know, this is the season of kale or chard or these
greens, winter greens.
Like, look at that, just bursting.
And I think in terms of greens, you know, it's the same message. You know, your mother always said, eat your broccoli, eat your cabbage. You know, this is what your granny said. And greens.
How do you cook it?
How do I cook it? I just steam them for 2 minutes usually. I just steam them for 2 minutes. I'll put a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of lemon, and I might put a drizzle of oil over it. Super tasty, you know, really simple.
And I'll take out pan fried, fry a bit of garlic until it starts to go that kind of burns, and then just put it down the pan for a little bit, and it'll just crisp up
and just stir it up.
Even bake it in the oven. Yeah, handy bake in the oven. Like you'll see, kind of Natasha has nice kale crisps, which are baked.
Yeah, they're nice snack food. You know, in terms of snack foods, everyone lives busy lives now, so snack foods. Naked bars are fantastic. You'll get them in most supermarkets or health food stores now. They're very good. Some of them are below 10% in fat, and they're generally made of whole foods, which is great.
Yeah, great addition.
Most people would be familiar with these dehydrated kale crunchies. You'll get them in most places, and kale is much better for you than deep fried potato. You know, really is total superfood. In terms of all vegetables, kale is the most nutrient dense on the nutrient density aggregate index.
Very good, Dave.
So go kale, total superpowered food.
If people wanted to buy like maybe 2 or 3 pieces of veg to have in their fridge so that they could kind of make something quickly when they come home, what 3 veg would you recommend?
Whatever 3 they like. I would think just a good starting point is go what you like.
Yeah,
you know, go with that, and even if it's only the potato, at least it's a starting point.
But I think most people want to be healthier, but they don't necessarily know how to, and it's all about making simple steps. Like some people, they look at kind of some super healthy person on the TV and they go, oh, there's no way I can just eat vegetables like that person. But it's simple things like, instead of eating Frosties in the morning, try eating porridge. Instead of eating white bread, maybe you don't go 100% wholemeal, but you'll go take a step closer to it. And instead of eating like full sugar jam, try sugar-free jam on your toast. You know, it's making simple changes, and you can really do it. And over a matter of 6 months, you can really change your diet to where it's significantly healthier. Yes, you can.